everyone, Kaary here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing great today. So today I have the second out of 3 videos that I'm going to be posting with the builds that I did for the Better Together collab. So this is actually the inner circle lot. This is a 40 by 30 lot in Del Sol Valley. And actually I knew exactly that I wanted to pick this lot when I started, when I was invited to participate in the save file, because originally we only had the chance to choose one lot, and that was the 30 by 30 lot in Newcrest that you saw in my previous video. And then there were some other available lots, and I really wanted to build in this one because this is actually my favorite lot from Del Sol Valley. And I wanted to build a mid-century modern house because that's actually my favorite style to build in. And I always say it, but I wish someday I could have like a house in this style and I could decorate it like in a mid-century modern style, because so far I do have some appliances that are really vintage and I do really like them. My fridge and my kettle are both vintage and I love them, so I wish I had everything like in this style. Someday maybe I will be able to have a house like this, but I really wanted to build in this lot. And now right now the lot is backwards because the lighting is better from the back of the lot. So for the sake of the video I decided to build it backwards, but you will find it in the correct position when you download this build from the gallery, or if you already downloaded the save file, because I have to say I forgot to mention it in my previous video, but there's a link down below in my description where you can download the save file, like the full save file. And also there's another link that shows you like more information about all the save file and all the people that participated in it. So yeah, we are more than 160 simmers that were invited to participate in this collab, and I just really wanted to do something nice for this build. I knew what the other simmer that was building in the lot right next to this one was going to do, and I tried to have something that would blend in with what it was going to be built in the other lot. And I think it ends up looking really nice, even though from like from the world view, from the map, it doesn't look like a real house. This lot looks more like a park or something. But there's this house in there, so yeah, you can go and live in this house with your Sims if you want. And I just really liked it. I had some problems with the columns. As you can see, they're sticking through the roof, and I could not manage to fix it, so they're gonna stay like that. And sorry if you can hear noises in the back, my cats are running around because they do like to do that when I do voiceovers. So yeah, this is a full house. It has everything functional, because as I said in my previous video, one of the requirements to be a part of this collab was that your builds had to be play tested. So I did play test this build, and I was really happy with the end result, and that almost everything that I did was actually functional. There's actually here in the kitchen a part that you will see when I build it that it's not functional, because I still don't understand why it wasn't functional, but I had to re-decor some stuff and put some things on other places. Like in this part I had I didn't add the trash can in there, but here I create like a costume shelf or something like that. And a long time ago this was something functional. You can do that, and you could put like something like an appliance in there and it would be functional. But I'm pretty sure the reason it's not functional this time is because I added this second shelf at the bottom, and maybe that blocks something from here, I don't know. But the coffee machine was not functional, so I had to change a little bit of this. I don't know if you will see it on the screenshots, but the version on the save file, also the one in the gallery, both are fixed, so you will have something similar to what you saw now, but functional this time. And yeah, I just wanted to play a lot with all the different clutter pieces that we could add in here, because we are building now with also the Get Famous expansion pack, so I could add more stuff. But I wanted this kitchen to look not so clean as the one in my previous video. I wanted this to look like lived in, so I added this cutting board in here that unfortunately it's gonna get spoiled if you play in this house, but I didn't want to get rid of it because it looks so nice, and I just wanted to keep it in there so it gives you the vibe that some family, like a family, lives in here, and maybe someone was actually cooking in there. But yeah, I mean, your Sims are still gonna be able to cook in this kitchen because it's fully functional. I actually place tested everything, but we're in the dining room now, and I used these yellow chairs from Get Famous. And I really liked this swatch, like the contrast with the green on the walls. I thought it was so mid-century, and I really liked it. And of course I had to use like a paneling for an accent wall in there, because paneling is something that was so common in the in the 50s and in the 60s, so I had to keep it like that. I had to use it in that way. And this is the living room area, and I struggled a little bit with this. You will see it because I didn't know exactly how I wanted to lay out the living room, because the fireplace is on a diagonal, so it was gonna be like a struggle a little bit, but I ended up making it work. So it's not gonna stay like this, but we're still gonna be using the same couches, and the rug, I think it stays. I wanted to use many items from the expansion pack, because in my previous video I only used base game, and we know that base game is lagging in some departments when it comes to interior decorators. So we don't have many rug swatches or really nice ones, and some, well, I wanted to use some other items from the pack as well. And this TV, it's actually functional. I play tested it. I did a tutorial on my Instagram years ago on how to create this kind of old style TV, because we didn't have Eco Lifestyle at that time, and I wasn't able to use Eco Lifestyle for this build, so I decided to create my own old style TV, and it's functional. You will see it in here in the living room and also in the main bedroom, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I actually built this house not so long ago, so you can see that I'm adding the light switches in here because I built this when we got the update. So it was really cool because I could add those. I know I still don't remember if in my previous video I actually added the light switches at the end, because as I said, I built that house in January, so we didn't have the light switches yet. But I know I added it in this one, and also in the next house that you will see. That will be my last house for the save file, and it's a build in Tartosa, so stay tuned for that because it's a really cool one. I mean, I was thinking yesterday that maybe this is the most complete build that I did, and it should be my favorite because it has everything that I would love to have in the real life. But I think the Tartosa one is actually my favorite house that I've decorated so far. And this one would be like my second favorite one. And the first one that I showed you, like the base game one, would be like the third one. But I mean, that's up to you if you like this one better or the other one or whatever. if you really like this house, I would appreciate it that you say it, because I've been having a lot of nice comments when it comes to the videos from the collab. So thank you so much, guys. I'm so happy that you have enjoyed all the builds that, I mean, I've only shown you one build, but that you liked the video and that you commented on the comment section, of course. And I think a lot of people have watched that video, and I'm really happy because I didn't expect that at all. So thank you guys so much, and I hope you like this video as well. So yeah, we finished the main bedroom and now we're in the kids' room. I don't exactly remember what I do in here, but I know when I built this, I was going through this phase that I wanted, like I only built like blue and pink rooms, so I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a blue one. And I wanted it to be like not so dark, because in my previous video the teens room was really dark, like blue and black and whatever. So I thought that it would be better to have like a more toned down version of that bedroom in here. And because the mid-century style is bright, so we need a lot of colors, and black wasn't a color that I was gonna use like mainly in the bedroom. But you can see it here. I mean, we'll still add in some black in here because the bed frame is actually black, so everything had to match a little bit better in here. And yeah, I decided to do it that way. But this is a kid's room, it's not a teen's room, so that's why as well I wanted it to be a little bit more bright. And yeah, I don't know, I didn't have a family in mind with this build either, because I just wanted to decorate something that was gonna look nice and that I was gonna like. So I ended up thinking that maybe the kid that sleeps in this room is into music and maybe science, because they have the science, like the kids lab in there as well, or whatever that's called. I don't remember the name of the item, but yeah, they have some stuff in here as well that they can use. And I had to add this here because decoration purposes. It's not functional. The bed will still work, so don't worry about it, but I just wanted it to look lived in, as I said. And they have a frog in here, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, a lot of the content that you will see this week is actually related to the save file, because as I said, I built 3 houses for the save file, and I downloaded the save file already. I saw all the lots. I mean, I didn't go and like check the interior of every lot, but I think it looks so good. I love like how we all connected and created something that made sense, and it was coherent with the worlds that we were picking, and also the lots, and also with the items that we were able to choose and to use in this build. So I think I'm really proud of everything that we did, and like trying to make 160 people work together on something is really hard. I'm sure the people that invited us to the collab, that are Sophie the Sim, Plummy Sims, and also Simmer Kai. I'm pretty sure they struggled a lot trying to make us work all together in this save file, but the end result is so great, and I can encourage you guys more to go and download the save file and play with it. As I said in my previous video, the main idea that we had was that you were only able to use the base game and the pack that in the world that you chose. So in this case, it's only base game and get famous, because I chose to build in Del Sol Valley. And in my previous video, I chose to build in Newcrest, so I was only able to use base game for that house. And in the next one, I chose to build in Tortosa, so it's only base game and my wedding stories. So it's really accessible for everyone. Of course, the builds are also up on the gallery by themselves, so if you want to just download one build, you can go to the creators gallery and just download them. So yeah, if you want to download this build, it's in my gallery. I also put a link to the direct website, so you can download them from the description of my channel as well, and my video as well. So I put that in every single video. So yeah, you can always just scroll down a little bit and download the build if you want to, without having to enter the game and writing my ID and stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys like to play with this house and that you enjoy everything that we've done so far. And I'm gonna talk a little bit about this part of the house, because I don't usually keep the hallways in my videos, because hallways are really boring to me. But this part is actually the entryway of the house, and I just really liked how simple the decoration was and how I managed to still keep it looking like it was like a mid-century modern style. And it's really dark, I know, but it's because of a lot of wood that is in here. Like the doors are wooden, and that wood paneling as well. But I do really like the flooring that I used. I wanted it, I thought that it would be more mid-century if they had that kind of style. I don't remember, it's linoleum, I think. I don't remember what kind of flooring that is. But when I saw it, I loved it, and I thought it would be so cool to have it like that. And yeah, we're in the exterior now. This is the backyard, and let me remind you that this lot is backwards, so this would technically be the front of the build when you decide to download it, and when you load into the game, this will be the front of the build. But yeah, I wanted it to have this garage area as well, and yeah, you can fit 2 cars in here, but I put a lot of different items in here. I actually added more items when I stopped recording and I was gonna take the screenshots. I said, okay, but this garage is really empty. We don't have that many items that we can put in here, but still I wanted it to be functional and to look nice, and to have like that it didn't look so empty on the interior. So yeah, I created this custom whatever this is. I'm sorry about the dog that's barking outside, but yeah. yeah, what I was saying. Oh yeah, this part. I created this, whatever this is. I don't know how this is called, but I added a lot of the tools in here. I rotated them with the tool mod, and I thought it would be a nice touch to have something like this above the woodworking table. So yeah, your Sims can do some woodworking in here if they want. They have the trash can in here, so they do have to come in here. And I know there are no doors. I completely forgot to add a door, because when I saw the garage doors, I was like, okay, for some reason, maybe in my mind, I thought that because they were garage doors, so they would work as regular doors, but those are debug items, so don't worry, because I add the door in here where I put these lockers. I do add the door in there, so don't worry, your Sims can still go inside this part. And here I found this item that I still don't know what it is. It's called an ice chest or something, I don't know, but I thought it would be like a nice touch to add them at the top of the car. But I don't end up keeping it because it doesn't look good. So I wish we had items like those. I don't know what the name of that item is. I don't know how it should be called, but it's that thing that you put on the top of your cars to, I don't know, put the luggage and whatever you want to move. So yeah, I added that, but I don't keep it at the end because it doesn't look good. And here I was trying to have like a rounded pool. I did all this because I wanted to show you that I really tried, but it was looking so big. I didn't like it. It would have taken a lot of space, and I didn't have that much space to work in a backyard. So I decided to use a regular pool that we already have in game, and it's a square one because we cannot have rounded pools in the game. And a round pool in a mid-century modern house, that makes sense, and a square one doesn't make that much sense, at least to me. So yeah, we have a pool as well. We have this grill area here, and don't worry about the square, the dark square that you can see clipping through the wall, because that's the counter from the kitchen. I end up sizing it down with the tool mod, so it disappears from there. So don't worry, you won't have it in your game. But yeah, they have a lot of plants in here. I wasn't sure what to add exactly to this porch area. So they have a sitting table, like a sitting area in here. They can grill some stuff. They have this couch and a chair in here as well. I added a lot of plants as well, and they're gonna have like a lounge area in here for your Sims to relax when they want to have like some time at the pool. So yeah, this backyard ends up being really complete in my opinion. I added these debug items to create more texture on the walls. I added it throughout almost the whole house, but I won't show you because it took me a long time to do it. So you will see only this part, but keep in mind that it's surrounding the whole house, most of it. So yeah, this is like a sand pit that I wanted to have because we do have 2 kids in this house, and I thought it would be cool to have this section for them to play in. I do add this pergola here, and now I remember I added it in all my 3 videos, so you will see it in the next one as well. Maybe because we don't have that many pergolas in base game that we can use. But yeah, I still think it looks really nice. I wish they were really functional like pergolas. I mean, that they really covered your Sims from the heat or from the rain, because they don't work like that. I've play tested them many times and they just work as decoration. So yeah, I wish they worked like properly and not just like a debug item, and it's not a debug item, so that bugs me a little bit. But anyways, it still looks nice. I added some plants in here and colorful ones because yeah, a lot of color in this build. It's a really huge contrast from my previous one that was really black and white and really modern. And this one has a lot of color, and it does look more like messy, and yeah, I don't know, but I do really like it. I mean, if I ever get the chance, I would definitely have a house like this one. And yeah, a lot of plants, as I said, because I think it looks really nice like this. And they have the monkey bars in there. And here I add actually this hot tub. Maybe it doesn't make any sense to you guys that you have a hot tub in the middle of the backyard, but I think it looks nice, and we do have the hot tub, and I thought it would be a nice item to do some gameplay in here. But yeah, we're in the front of the build now, and I do have to admit that I struggled a lot trying to find the right amount of plants and what I wanted to do for the landscaping. So I did this. I added a tree as well, and I created my own custom swing. that you will see now. It's not functional because it's made out of debug items, but it still looks really nice in my opinion. And if I ever get the chance to do more base game or pack restricted builds, I will remember to add these kinds of things because they do look really nice. I wish we had a tire or something. That was my original idea, but we don't have any tires in base game, and also we don't have any in Get Famous. So yeah, I had to improvise a little bit, but I did want to have like a swing and something in here because that screams mid-century to me. So yeah, we're actually heading to the end of the video now, so I'm gonna try to wrap up this voiceover now. I hope you guys really enjoyed what you see now, and once again I do have to say thank you so much for the invitation to participate in this collab, and also thank you guys so much for all the support and all the love that you've given me throughout these last couple of days that I've been doing videos and stuff related to the save file. I just had a blast, and I wish this could be something that we could do again in the future. That would be really cool. And also it's inspired me a lot to do more base game and pack restricted builds, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, if you like this build, please remember to like this video, also comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also follow me on social media. The links are all in the description down below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Enjoy the screenshots. Goodbye.